Hey, it's been a while since I did an update on the car. Just wanted to show all this new stuff and just how everything's looking. Yeah, so got these beautiful 3-piece wheels on there, looking good. Got those from Kim from Australia. Interior is where I've been spending most of the time. So I just got the seats all redone. That's all new leather from GAHH, and all the wood's been refinished too. So I had all the wood redone by Igor in San Diego. Probably the worst part is getting the wood that's right here underneath the dash and the cluster. A little bit hard to get to some of those bolts. You got back seats. You can see the wood there looking good too. Got a little seat there for my son, so that way it doesn't scratch up the seats. Yeah, I had fixed this shade, and I shared a video of that earlier too. So that one is working really good now. Replace the cord in there. Only thing I need to do here is really get some carpets in. So I have some carpets. I just need to get them cut properly so that they'll fit under there. On the front, I got those. All new carpeting. New carpeting on the doors too. So everything about the doors is totally refreshed. I put in some aftermarket, but they look pretty legit door sills that go in here. Maybe I'll share a link to those. But you can wire these up so that the logo lights up, but I didn't do that. And it actually just snaps over your existing one, so you can't really get rid of the ones you already have, the stock ones. They just go right on top of it. Yeah, a lot of small detail here. So I got like put some E-clips on here so that way these stayed in there flush really nicely. Made sure to get all the screws under here, so those will have the finishing washers. A lot of small details. One of the things that I get really mad about is just this. So I got this from a parts car, this plastic piece right here. That's, some people call it a sail. It's I guess mine's an okay shape, but I had to epoxy it to keep it in place, and so it looks a little crappy. And just getting a new replacement piece for this is about $300 for each side. This side came out a lot better. I had to paint it to match, and of course when I was holding it in with some vice grips, got it scuffed there a little bit, and you can still see some of the epoxy on there that I have to clean up. Yeah, one of the things I'll have to do is get that wooden roll right here. It's stuck, and it's because one of the last pieces of wood came loose on the glue, so that's going to be one of the things that I need to get done. And then this is just a stupid thing, but this rest is supposed to lock into place when it goes down. It locks in place when it goes up, and you push the piece in, but it's not doing that, so I just need to get that fixed up. But yeah, this roll box is working really good. And then there's the lights that go under here, under the doors. I just have to get those in there too. So right now they're not snapping into place properly. Yeah, so if you put it in there, it's not staying. So I just need to put some, maybe a piece of metal or a piece of plastic, and have a fastener keep it in place so that it stays nice and flush. But here's one last interior shot. So looking really good. Radio is aftermarket. Don't really care for it too much. This coin tray I got from another car. It was gray, so I cleaned it up, refinished it. I got the color there, clear coated it. Matches pretty good. If you look real close, you can tell it's not the right color. Yep, it's a 91. Last year, the body style. It's got the European lights on it. So I got those and basically got all the pieces new. The silver on the actual reflectors was kind of worn off, so I had to get those stripped and recoated. Found a place local here that does it. They did a really good job. Put Laminex 12 mil covering on there. So these things are pretty well covered for when there's rock chips. And if you look really close, you can see where I cut it. With how expensive the glass is and how it's hard to get, it's probably a good idea to do that. Yep, and you can probably see, got a couple dents here. So this is gonna be one of the things I need to do too, is get some paintless dent removal. A little bit easier to see it from this side. You can see some popping there behind the door, some divots that are dimples. On top, I got a little bit of that too. These ones are a little bit harder to get to. I think the people are gonna have to take the inside there off to get to them. And after all the stuff I've just done, I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but yeah, besides those marks there, the one that I really need to get out of there is kind of on an A-pillar. And I don't know if this is gonna go through a paintless dent. I've already had one guy say no. Probably hard to see it on here. Yeah, there you can see it real good. So I'm not sure if anybody's gonna be able to pop that out or not. But besides that, this car's got a real straight body. Yeah, with those wheels, it's looking good. It's really nice weather here. Get to go windows down and really just enjoy it. Yep, and that's all I got.